Rab explains it all. Math, chem, physics never fall. Subscribe and learn. Ace every test, so Rab explains it best.
Hi everyone, I hope you are doing well. Welcome to this video and welcome to my channel. In this video we are going to talk about unit rate conversions. It means we are going to convert units that contains two parts, one numerator and one denominator. And by the end of this video you will be able to solve these examples. Before I start solving examples, it's important to make sure that you have watched 4 videos. Which is about converting metric units, converting customary units of length, converting customary units of weight, and converting customary units of capacity. I'm going to put the link in the description because I'm not going to explain the basics again, and I'm not going to explain the method which are going to use it, and we call it dimensional analysis. Okay, let's solve the first example. Here we have 72 km/h and we want to convert it to meter per second. I'm going to introduce you a method and I expect you to do that step by step. First of all, let's put the number aside. Okay, so at the beginning we have nothing to do with the number. We are going to return to the number in following steps. First of all, in numerator we have kilometer. And in the next numerator, we have meter. So let's start with this one. I have kilometer and I want to convert it to meter. I assume that I have 1 kilometer, okay? So here we have a metric unit. We want to convert a prefix unit to a base unit. So I must multiply the number to the factor of the prefix. What is the factor of kilo? It is 1000. So I must multiply 1 by 1000. I'm going to have 1000 meters. This is the first step. Now we are going to take care of denominators. In the first denominator I have hour, and in the second denominator I have second. I'm going to use dimensional analysis here. I assume that I have 1 hour and I want to convert it to second. For the unit of the second denominator, I'm going to use the unit of previous numerator. Unit of previous numerator is hour. I'm going to write hour again. So which one is larger? Hour is larger than second, okay? So I must make the unit smaller. One step smaller than hour is minute. Is it desired unit? No, I do not want minute. I want second. So I must continue this. And again, for the unit of the second denominator, I must use the previous numerator. Previous numerator here is minute. And I must write minute. One step smaller than minute is second. Because it is desired unit, I must stop here. Okay, as you definitely know, let's go for the numbers. As you definitely know, 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes and 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. So let's take care of the units first. Hour will be cancelled by this one. This minute will be cancelled by this one. And finally, I'm going to have second as the question wants. 1 times 60 is 60. 60 times 60 will be 3600. So I have 3600 seconds. So this one was for numerator and this one was for denominator, right? And I had 72 that I told you, put that aside. Here we need that 72. So I'm going to write 72. In the numerator I have 1000. And in the denominator I have 3600 seconds. What about the unit? As you can see in the numerator I have meter and in the denominator I have second. So I'm going to have meter per second as the question wants. Okay, now we can simplify that. These two zeros will be cancelled by these two zeros. And I can divide this denominator by 36. It's going to be 1. I can divide this one by 36. It's going to be 2. And the answer will be 2 times 10, which is 20. and the unit is meter per second. It is really simple. For the next example, we want to convert 3.5 quart per minute to gallon per hour. So as I told you, let's put this number aside and assume that we do not have it. In the first numerator, we have quart, and in the second numerator, we have gallon. So we want to convert quart to gallon. We are going to get help from dimensional analysis again and from those boxes that you can see in the right side, but you must keep them in your mind. So 1 quart. First of all, let's specify. Quart is here and gallon is here. So we want to make the unit larger. For the unit of the next denominator, I'm going to use the unit of previous numerator, which is QT. One step larger than quart is gallon. And gallon is the desired unit, so I should not continue. As you can see, I'm going to get help from this conversion factor, and 1 quart, from this conversion factor, as you can see, 4 quarts is equal to 1 gallon. Let's take care of the units first. These two are going to cancel each other out, and I'm going to have 1 over 4 gallon. This is for numerator. Yes, of course, I can write it as 0.25, but I prefer to keep it in the fraction form. I will tell you the reason later. I want to convert minute to hour. Again, dimensional analysis, 1 minute must be multiplied to. In the next denominator, we are going to have minute. We want to make the unit larger. 1 step larger than minute is hour. So I'm going to write that here, and I must stop. Why? Because hour is the desired unit. And as you definitely know, 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. If I want to take care of the units, these two will be cancelled by each other out, and I'm going to have 1 over 60 hour. This one is for denominator. Okay, let's return to the number again. 3.5 multiplied by, in the numerator I have 1 over 4, and in the denominator I have 1 over 60. Of course, you can write the first fraction and then convert the division to multiplication and then write the reciprocal of the second fraction, but it's going to take time. There is an easier method. You can multiply close by close and far by far. Okay, in that case, what are we going to have? We are going to have 3.5 times, as you can see, close by close will be 4 times 1 will be 4, and it will be in the denominator. 60 times 1 will be 60, and it's going to be in the numerator. What about the unit? In the numerator we have gallon, and in the denominator we have hour. So gallon per hour. If I divide 60 by 4, it's going to be 15. 4 by 4 is going to be 1. So 15 times 3.5 will be equal to 52.5 gallon per hour. Here we have 12 centimeter per second, and we want to convert it to meter per hour. We have metric system here. So first, let's put this number aside. We are going to return that in the following steps, and I want to convert centimeter to meter. So 1 centimeter is equal to meter. Here I have prefix unit, and I want to convert it to a base unit. When I have a prefix unit and I want to convert it to a base unit, I must multiply the number to the factor of the prefix. What is the factor of centi? It is 10 to the power of negative 2. So I must multiply 1 to 10 to the power of negative 2. And I'm going to have 10 to the power of negative 2 meter. I want to convert second to hour, and I'm going to get help from dimensional analysis. 1 second, unit of the next denominator will be the unit of previous numerator. So second, I want to make the unit larger. 1 step larger than second will be minute. Should I continue? Yes, because I want hour. I will write minute because it is the previous numerator. 1 step larger than minute will be hour. And as you definitely know, 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds, and 1 hour will be equal to 60 minutes. Let's take care of the units first. These two will be cancelled by each other out. These two will be cancelled by each other out, and I'm going to have hour as I expected. And I'm going to have 1 over 60 times 60 will be 3600. Okay, let's return to the number. I'm going to have 12 here, which must be multiplied by, in the numerator I have, this is numerator, and this one is denominator. In the numerator I have 10 to the power of negative 2, and in the denominator I have 1 over 3600. What about the unit? In the numerator I have meter, and in the denominator I have hour, so I must write meter per hour as I expected. Okay, for calculating this one, here I have a number, but in the denominator I have fraction. I must have fraction in both of them, in numerator and denominator. So what should I do? I must write 12 times. As you can see, I can write 10 to the power of negative 2 as 10 to the power of minus 2 over 1, because it is equal to 10 to the power of minus 2. And in the denominator I have 1 over 3600. So close to close and 4 by 4 meter per hour. So I'm going to have 12 times 3600 times 10 to the power of negative 2 will be 36, and 1 times 1 will be 1. So 12 times 36 will be equal to 432, and the unit is meter per hour. Here you can find more examples, and I strongly suggest you to solve them at home. If you have any question or if you wanted to share your answer, please feel free and write them in the comment box. I will try to answer them as soon as it was possible for me. Thank you for watching this video.